Today we're going to talk about your living philosophy. Whether you know it or not, you have a living philosophy or a philosophy that you live by. Recognize it or not, everyone has a philosophy or inward rules that they subtly acknowledge. It is preferential to bring your living philosophy to the surface. That way you ask yourself and see if it serves you or denies you the great, good life that is full of possibilities. Obviously, the essence of a living philosophy is that it must be lived. It's got to be active, it's got to be vital, and it's got to be used daily. Action, not words, determine a man or woman's living philosophy. The scripture says, faith without works is dead. You must ask yourself, what is my living philosophy? It is best to be seen in a pattern of action, launched by what you think and talk about, and what you ask yourself about predeceases what you're going to become. The good news is that you're the only animal of choice to ask yourself, imagine for yourself, think for yourself, feel for yourself, believe, and then all that gets acted upon by what you affirm and visualize. Ask yourself and think deeply about your living philosophy. Most importantly, put it in writing. When you start this activity, many other people's living philosophy will start to show up in your life, in your mental and emotional space. Plan to share it with yourself regularly and your relatives, fans, friends, and for all future generations. I promise you, your kids and grandkids will be most impressed when they read your living philosophy, and it'll inspire them to do their own. My dear great friend, Mitzi Perdue, who's the only double heiress in America, her father started a little hotel chain during the Depression called the Sheraton Hotel. Then she married a man named Frank Perdue, who's the biggest chicken man in the world, does 22 million chickens a week. And her famous husband created an organic chicken company that frequently was in the media. Frank Perdue was called a tough man to make tender chicken. On the back cover of a book that she wrote about her husband, Frank, he put his living philosophy, what we call an ethical will, so everybody could read it, understand it, come and use it if they wanted to. And she said, dear children, grandchildren, and family members, present and future, I want a little more than a long-term happiness. I'm happy that you need to build your character, self-respect, and come to the following of the highest views and be happy when considering the following. Number one, always be honest. Number two, a person whom, when others are justified in trusting, you got to be trustable. Number three, if you say you'll do something, do it. Number four, you don't have to be the best, but you should be the best you can be. Treat people with courtesy, respect, no exceptions. Remember, the way to be happy is to think of what you can do for others, and the way to be miserable is to think about what others should do for you. 7, be part of something bigger than your own self, something that can help the family, pursuit of knowledge, environment, or whatever you choose. Remember, hard work is satisfying and fulfilling. Nurture the ability to laugh and have fun. And 10, Frank said, have respect for those who've gone before. Learn from their weaknesses and build on their strengths and their wisdom. Now that's a living philosophy. I assist you in encouraging you, and as my wife would say, we humbly encourage you to partner up with your sweetheart, your business partner, your mastermind partner, significant other, and go through all the questions in our book, Ask, The Bridge from Your Dreams to Your Destiny, available wherever books and audios are sold, and create your own living philosophy. If you'll buddy up, 1 and 1 equals the power of 11, and really go through the questions, by the end of the book, you will have a great, grand, and terrific living philosophy. If you want, please send it to reception@markvictorhansen.com. I look forward to seeing what your living philosophy is, and when you do, just maybe, I'll send you a copy of mine.